Hi. What's happening? 9 o'clock, Saturday night with Regis and Kathy Lee. Let's go. It's still nice out where I'm at, middle of October and all. What are y'all up to? I just got back from the Notre Dame game, and it was awesome. And what up? Chris in the house. Been gone all day. My desk is an absolute mess from last night printing a Hummer body. Sweet. And you're on, bro.
What's happening, everybody?
You're on. No warm up.
No warm up, no nothing. Just slap me right into the show.
That's it.
How was the game, bro?
Awesome.
You know, I didn't watch a stitch of it because my mom was like, "Oh, it's on Peacock or on Paramount Plus." So I got on Paramount and I saw I could get it, but I'd have to pay for the Plus. So I was like, forget it. So then we were sitting watching TV, decided to take a little nap before the show, and it's like, oh, it's on Peacock. Could have watched the whole thing.
It was good.
Obviously, they won. The last time I saw the score was like 27 to, I don't know, 10 or 12 or whatever it was.
Yeah, something like that. There's a couple of minutes left, and we started walking. It's a hike wherever you park at, and we were there early tailgating, like as well.
Nice.
I'm whooped. I just got home just. But
awesome.
Made some headway on this thing.
I'm gonna switch cameras, see if it makes my view a little better. Hang on a minute. This is my new place, guys.
You just need light, is all. That's good.
Yeah. Need a little more light.
Oh,
here.
And get one of those cheap Amazon ring lights like I got.
I probably should. Hey, this is my first night up here, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try it and see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's okay. Man, doing the base camp and the kit at once. I mean, I'm working it out, but it's not as straightforward as just doing one or the other.
Yeah, I could see that.
Totally. Think about all the stuff you had to take off.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I have to not put it on.
It seems like a lot, but it really wasn't, in my opinion.
Well, it's not. It may be easier going from a full kit going backwards than trying to build it. And so what happens, I think, is you build it and you don't put on everything you need because you don't need stuff. And then it's like, man, I got to take that skid plate back out so I can put the I got to take my transmission and all that, the motor mount business off so I can get to the mounts for the top links on the back or whatever. I mean, not a problem, but I'm dancing between two manuals.
What are you talking about skid plate? Because I didn't have to take my skid plate off.
Exactly, because your stuff was already on there. I had to take my motor and trans off again after I put it on, no big deal, so I could put my mounts on, which screw in from the middle out for the top links in the back. Yours were just already there. You didn't have to touch yours. They're already there. But when you're putting it together...
You talking about these right in here?
No, I'm talking about the stock ones.
Oh, the stock ones. Okay. Gotcha.
And if your motor and trans is installed on the skid, it's in the way for putting that stuff in. And they want to screw in from the middle out, not the other way. And so, yeah, I pulled the motor and trans again and the skid so I could get
Gotcha.
on.
Gotcha.
But I'm
Now I follow you.
I'm close. I'm close, man. I'm not as close as you, but I'm close.
Dude, I've been ripping mine up and down the street.
I can't wait to get my suspension sorted. I just threw on shocks I had, but I don't think I'm going to end up with them.
I was say, did that picture you sent me? You had the desert lizards and something else on the back, right?
Dude, I got Traxxas slash shocks on here and then 2 desert lizards on the back.
Let's say I don't think you need those desert lizards.
No.
That's overkill for especially for the back.
They just they don't do that much anyway though.
Mine's super spongy.
Mine's kind of stiff.
Yeah, because that's the thing I keep seeing about these things is the back ends. If they're just a little bit stiff when you jump and hit, the back end hits and then it bounces around.
Yeah, but also if you don't have some kind of rigidity back there, when you get in it, it's going to bury it.
Because mine are pretty flimsy, real flexible.
And what's it do when you get in it, when you run it?
I mean, it maybe tilts a little bit in the back, but not much at all.
It probably squats pretty decent.
It doesn't though. That's the weird thing. It doesn't squat.
Oh, that's good.
It holds pretty well.
That's good then.
I mean, the only way that you're going to be able to know how you want your shocks tuned is obviously when you get it running, just run it and then go from there.
Man, honestly, I'm going to build the stock shocks and put them on is what it's going to be.
That's what I've got on here.
And if it's not enough, then I'll throw on desert lizards. There's a room for, I mean, you see, I mounted them both up.
Right. There's room for double shocks all the way around on this.
I got to get the steering rack done. And then this is basically done.
Right on.
Yeah.
KW79. Yes, that is a 3D printed snowmobile over my shoulder.
It's huge.
But
otherwise, I mean, it went together good. It went together good. You have to pay attention to what you're doing, but it's not quite as durable. I mean, I haven't run it, but it's, it's you're making a scale pre-runner. This isn't a basher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's not a basher by any means.
I maybe thought I wanted it to be, but I don't think that it's going to be that.
I don't think these, I mean, yeah, I think when we're taking a crawler and putting, a lot of power in it and getting rid of 2 wheels on drive, it's not anything Arma. It's not a basher at all.
No. But it'll be cool, man. I'll probably have deep dishes on there just to kind of get me a little wider, maybe.
Right on. So what I did was mine is sitting on I think they're 15 millimeter, those hub extenders.
Wow, that's a lot.
Mine's sitting on those. And that's probably why it actually sits, actually fairly decent. Because this is, like I said, this is a 1/10 scale rig.
So right. That body's for a different kind of 10 scale. Yeah.
Right. But I made it work,
Nice. Well, and because of that, your leverage it's greater. So a little bit of, you're going to need more stiff than I do if you're way out on the wheels.
Correct.
Yeah.
The farther out I go, the heavier shock coil I need. Because I'm going to have to put heavier shock oil in this, in the front. I know I am. A little bit, but not a lot.
I bet so.
Yep.
I bet so. Dude, the Texan, Jay Woody. Yeah, that's what I was kind of hype on Wednesday. It looks amazing, doesn't it?
What looks amazing?
The new T6,
Oh,
the
yeah,
new the repop.
maybe I'll buy one and then turn around and sell it next year.
They'll be out in like a week or week and a half.
KW79 wanted to see this up close. So these files I printed offline, got off a line and printed them. So I used a couple different shocks I had laying around in the house for this. An 1800 Fusion. And the cool thing about this is it's got, if the cover wasn't on here, I could show you. It's got belt drive mechanism in here, and it's actually belt driven, the belt is. But everything is all 3D printed, even the belt. It's a really slick design, really.
Not the drop the drive belt's 3D printed, but not the motor belt.
Correct. Yeah, the actual belt is 3D printed. And then you take it's kind of cool. They got this set up to where you can make your own, you buy springs and make your own clip for the top of the seat, and you pull back on that little section here, and it's kind of dovetailed in the front, and it gives you access into where you put your battery.
That's a slick kit.
It is super slick, and it went together really, really well. I was super impressed with how nice it went together.
That's super slick.
Too much stuff on my desk, ladies and gentlemen. Way too much stuff on my desk.
Your camera's on your desk, isn't it?
At the moment, yeah.
I'm fortunate where mine's on I put it on a tripod, not on my desk. So when I bump stuff, nothing happens.
This one's not. Now I'm bouncing my desk around.
Now you can beat the crap out of your desk.
Yeah, right. And wake up Bree in the next room. Anyway, so that is the snowmobile.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping this thing is running this week. I'm putting the bumper bits on right now.
Nice.
The Proline metal plate.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, mine took like an hour and I don't know, hour and 30, 40 minutes to pull everything off that I had to. Because what I did is I looked through the whole manual and made note of, in my little fuzz brain head, of what I needed to take off. And so I just ran through the manual and then grabbed a gun and started ripping stuff off.
Yeah, it wasn't so. It wasn't that for me.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm building the base camp, but I have to pump the brakes on certain things.
Gotcha.
And then while I'm at it, I'm like, okay, these parts that I'm not using for the I-beam kit, I'm just going to go ahead and put them together.
Gotcha.
So I got the front axle built, even though I don't need it.
Right on.
And then I realized, oh, I need the bearings out of there. You know what I mean?
Oh, gotcha. See, what I did is I took the two screws out, took the knuckle off, and just brought the bearings and everything with it, and just took and put the pre-runner shaft through it, the blind shaft for the wheel.
You reuse the knuckles?
Yep. That's what I did.
Different a little bit, aren't they?
Mm-mm.
No,
they're same.
I use theirs.
Gotcha.
The kit ones.
Yeah, no,
But I had some extra
Interesting.
bearings. But by the time I knew I had extra bearings, I'd already taken them out of the axle I built for no reason.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense. I mean, you do it your way. I hadn't built, I didn't have to build the kit, the whole truck. So it was
Right.
easier for me just to retrofit what I already had done.
And
So
if somebody was asking me now, I mean, I still think it's cool not to have to tear apart one of my old trucks. But,
absolutely.
it's just a little bit more thinking involved. It's no big deal. I'm back and forth between two manuals to not do certain things.
Right.
It's not a huge deal. But I screwed myself that one on those link mounts. It's no big deal. It's 4 screws to get the motor and trans off. So not the
Right.
end of the world.
Yep. No, it's not. And the other thing about mine that was kind of
Looks good,
tricky
bro.
was that bumper's not meant for this body, right? I mean, you can just see it clear as day. But I don't think I'm done
It
with it yet.
works.
Huh?
It works, man.
I don't think I'm done with it though. I think I got a little more to do yet.
Trim on the
I,
Lexan.
I've got some trimming to do. Yep.
Not much.
No, but I mean, it looks a little goofy. It is a little small, but that's
It's
what I get for buying a full 1/10 scale body for a crawler.
Yeah, but it works still. The extensions save it because if you didn't have that extra 30 millimeters
Yep.
of width,
Yep.
that's going to give you a bit of an advantage, I think.
Well, it's kind of nice because the wheels tuck up in. See that, right? I don't have to worry about it's not touching the wheel well at all.
That is nice.
And the same for the back. So I'm not going to be hearing any Lexan rubbing on this. And I didn't do any trimming.
Nice.
So I got lucky. But she's a runner.
I'm trying to decide if I get a pre-runner body. I probably will. Instead of this Morvair, I think I want a pre-runner body on it.
Yeah, it would probably look more legit.
I mean, that's what this is. I mean, it's kind of about looks.
Right.
So I don't want to just throw whatever on it.
Go with one of these 1/10 scale bodies and put some hub extensions on it.
I'm gonna get the right size.
Because you know what? I think this is going to be, you just mentioned, you just said it. I'm going to have some advantages. One of them is width.
That's right.
Dude, this thing on blacktop, it'll drift.
Really?
It'll drift and not flip over, dude.
That's crazy.
It is kind of crazy.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's why I may go with deep dish. I've got a handful of stuff I can scavenge, but I got deep dish. I mean, I bought tires specifically for this.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll take my Patagonias off the deep dish and put those tires on.
I would. You bought those Pro lines, didn't you? The same ones that Pete's got on his truck?
Yeah, the new ones.
Yeah. Dude, I would most certainly put those on those deep dish rims.
I do have extensions though laying around, so I could do that too.
Where do the wheels fall at on standard width wheelbase? Well, to one of them small pre-runner bodies. Because if you do that,
Look,
bro, if you do those deep dish, you might have to worry about the wheel actually sitting at this line right here, bro, of your wheel well, your fender.
yeah, I'll find out, I guess.
Dude, that's the thing. I thought there was more out there on these pre-runners. There's a couple guys out there that talk about them, but as far as setting them up, you're kind of on your own. There's not a whole lot out there.
Yeah, I got I ordered the 1800 for my Coyote. So when I do that is I'm going to do the dig on that one at the same time when I have that stuff apart.
Right.
Just because I have to dig. If I don't put it in, it'll just always be sitting in my way. So I'm going to put it in.
Right.
Which will give me a little more weight on that rig. The Coyote sits kind of tall compared to some stuff. But man, out of the box performer though, I still think the Coyote's a pretty good choice. I really do. But man, I watched the video on that new XP10 from Reefs. Bro, that's nice. And 1400 sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
But when we do up a $500 rig, what's it end up having in it? What do we end up doing?
Oh, I get it. I mean, I
Tires,
figured.
rims, brass, power system, new servo. You're looking at the same money.
Well, okay. So a perfect example is this thing sitting right here that I bought from you, the Ecto.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's what? It's four and a half bills, whatever it is now. And first thing I did, I didn't even drive that truck, Brian. I didn't even drive it. I took the motor out of it and threw it into the bin with all the rest of the brand new motors and put an 1800 Fusion in it. That was the first thing I did. Then I had to buy another set of wheels and tires for it. So you're right. I mean, a $400 or $500 truck turns into $800 quick.
I think this is I can't wait to see the metal beams on because mine's not done. Like I said, I got a steering racket still. But I think that bumper looks awesome on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do. They do look awesome on there. And it looks better with a body that's proportional, but at the same time, though, I can't wait to get on a dirt track with you. It's gonna be great, man. Let's
You
go.
worked it out with what you got there. So what do we call that? Identity crisis?
It's either that or untitled, because there's no, these things don't have license plates on them. So I'll call my identity crisis. It's fine. I see Kirk's in the house. What's up, Kirk?
What up?
What's
Did he
happening?
get started on that 10.2 twin I-beam?
I asked him earlier today, and he said he was going to start out next week.
Okay.
I don't know what all he's got. He's got stuff going on, I think, this weekend. Mr. Ramsey, how's it going, Francis? Hello. Jay Huff, hello.
Got more football tomorrow. Junior's got a game.
All we got in here. Nice. Craig Beaven, how are you? Getting KW79. Thanks for asking about the snowmobile. Go print one, dude. You'll love it. Mike Bird in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Mountain RC, good evening. Who else we missing? Jay Woody in the house.
Jay Huff's working on a 65 Ferrari.
Right on.
Tamiya style. Nice. Not yet, he says. Kirk says.
Yeah. You know what's going to happen? Kirk's watching what you and I are doing. You know what he's going to do. He's that silent, lay low, come back and get you.
I've got a couple motor choices on this.
Kirk's going to come out and smoke both of us, dude.
I got those Hobby Wing kits that I could put on, like a 13.5.
Yeah.
I got a Traxxas brushless motor that's not doing anything right now. And then I got the Vortex power system.
I thought you were going to put that Vortex in there. That would be a wild machine.
I think it's just more than it needs.
Dude, this 2800 is more than what this thing needs.
Fred, what up?
Fred in the house.
The only reason I don't want to use the Vortex motor is because I know it's overkill and because I know the shaft size on the motor is huge. And so.
Is it 5mm?
Yeah, it's big. And these other things are like 3.5 millimeter shafts or whatever.
Yeah, they're like 3.175 or something.
Something.
The only reason why I know that is because I just got all my new spur gear and all my new stuff today.
Nice. Yeah,
Now,
man, I'm gonna get the shocks built because I dread that, but I'm gonna get the rest of that steering mechanism on there first. And yeah, now I got a lot of extra links and screws and bits that I didn't need
right on.
on here.
That's okay, man. It's always nice to have extra bits, right?
Yeah, extra spool, extra output, all kinds of stuff.
So,
I did the dig lockout on it and everything.
did you make sure, like I told you on the phone earlier, make sure
Oh
that
yeah,
sucker's
I don't
tight?
belt. Yeah, I always I spin and run everything first before anything gets buttoned up. It's smooth. Oh yeah, it's smooth, and it's not
So,
going anywhere
so,
because the dig
so,
lockout.
so to everybody in here, this chassis on my that I made a pre-runner, that base camp kit, I put it together, was crawling with it the first few times, it was fine. And then I started having gears that every once in a while would grind. And I thought it was probably the front or rear differential, and it wasn't. It ended up being the dig lockout. There's a pin that slides back and forth for your dig, and with the lockout, it goes all the way in, and then there's a bolt that goes through it into the lockout that holds it in place. And so it was just on that teeter totter of
Engaged or not?
engaging and not wanting to engage, and that's what it was. So I had to pull that all apart this morning and took that pin and held on to it with a pair of needle nose pliers that's got two flats on it, and spun that link end out like 3 or 4 turns, and was able to get that bolt back in. Now it's locked up tight now, so I should be good to go.
See, mine spun in like all the way, and
Yeah,
it's fine.
well, it's probably, hey, we're working with China tolerances, man.
Yeah. Did you do all the bracket? Did you do all the hardware for the mount for the? Because you use the servo mount anyway.
Yeah, I got the servo mount and all the hardware on there.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just identical to yours. It's just mine it had just the very slightest little bit of movement in it that was causing it to do that.
Yeah, I'm good. I tightened
Kirk,
mine down a lot. I think I got. Fucking see. Yeah, one half of thread. That's it. I mean, I just tightened it till I couldn't.
got you. So here's the thing. I see a lot of threads on mine. I backed it out 4 turns. I backed it out so I could force the pin in to put the bolt through it to hold it in place.
Yeah.
So if yours does what mine did, and it could, by the way you got it set up right there,
Did you
it
put
could do the
that
same
extra
thing.
little stub on there that the bolt goes in?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little plastic piece goes between the bolt and the carrier piece.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's identical. I put it together identical how you got yours. It's just mine was in all the way where I couldn't see any threads. So I thought that was the right thing to do, and that was not. So I actually had to back it out so that it forces it forward.
That's crazy.
So if you have that problem, that's what it is.
I've done them all this way.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the kind of on my dig that I do on the Coyote, it's the same stuff except no lockout bracket. It'll be a servo there instead.
Sweet. Dude, we should have done dig on these.
Shit.
So that way when you're running like 20 mile an hour plus, you just lock it up and spin it around. Drift it.
I kind of am pumped about this. I don't know why. I like these.
See, your very end, the tips clear out on the ends that wrap back.
Yeah.
The piece of plastic. So I took a heat gun and heated mine up some more and pushed them out so they're flat.
Oh yeah.
So that they're not crushing into my body.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was a heat gun manipulation point this morning at 5:30. 14 hours. Yeah.
I can't wait to get the steering stuff dialed in. And I've got enough RTR servos I've took out of stuff. That's what's going in.
Oh, I don't blame you. The stuff you got laying around, that could be a misfit rally truck.
It's already got Traxxas shocks on it.
That's all right.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Huh. Hashtag not sponsored. You see what I got on the top of the
A-Main?
No. Well, besides that, Hobby Wing.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Used to be a Hobby Wing in there.
What's in there now? What motor? Hobby Wing?
The Arma.
Oh.
That 2800 kV with that 60 amp speed control. External speed control.
What did it come out of?
A deadbolt that's sitting in my house that never gets used.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
You had already changed it to brushless.
What?
The deadbolt was already brushless. Yeah.
It's the brushless system you sold Dan.
I've slept since then.
Yeah, I know you have. That's why I just said it was I'll show you.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Mine's pretty.
It's not the stock one. It's the upgrade. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Brushless Spectrum.
Hot.
Yeah.
Because we used to always tell him, we're like, dude, you need to slow down, bro. You're gonna break something.
Yeah, he needs to run at 50%, bro.
Dude, check it. Check before you wreck it, bro.
Nice. I'm so mad I didn't strip the power system out of the Red Cat before I sold it, actually.
Dude, I'll tell you what, bro. This receiver box, I think I had this from the base camp kit, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Dude, it fits perfectly right in there next to the servo up front.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That's my setup.
Nice. And there ain't no forward weight bias on that one with that battery in the back.
No, not at all. This is a 2200 2 or 3S.
That's probably just.
But you see how I made my let me get this up here. See my posts?
Yes. Your body post?
That's all one piece. Yeah, it's one of them weird.
Yeah,
posts.
cut down.
And I put it in upside down, bro.
Okay.
It's upside down. So the actual parts that have a screw that goes through it is supposed to be the top. I flipped it over 180 and then bent these posts with a heat gun to get them straight and then marked them on the body and it worked out perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. Little fabrication factory over here.
That's what's up. Dad ran the LC80 today.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
The LC80.
That's a good one, bro.
Is he still running brushed on that?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's stock. Mine's still stock. I got to change that someday, but shits are $100 a whack, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're worth it though. Junkyard dog.
Junkyard dog. Dude, before I put all the stickers and everything on my body, dude, it was junkyard dog. This thing was hideous until I put all the stickers on it and actually made it.
You could call yours one size fits all.
How about hideous business? Dude, look at that. Zip tie certified.
Zip tie certified. You're gonna need them.
Right. And then the axial stickers.
Yeah.
That we had from, I think it was from last year Axial Fest. And there was those two long ones. This and the other half of it is right here.
Oh, fun.
So I took it and just cut it, and I'm like, you know what? This will fit around top of the bumper.
Nice.
Yeah, man. It's decent.
So the stickers that came with that body for the grill and headlights.
Yeah.
Are those just stickers?
Yes. And I agree with Matt. Scale builder Matt. I absolutely hate working with Lexan. Painting these bodies and suck it. I don't
I'm
want any
kind of
part of
not
it.
looking forward to that part, actually.
You do?
I'm not.
Oh, the painting of the body?
Yeah, I've not ever, no matter what I prep, how I prep,
It's a
it
joke, dude.
never stays, bro. It never hangs on for me. And I've never using like body paint. I'm just using regular spray paint. But
Oh,
I
yeah.
think like legit Tamiya,
That's
spray
what I
paint
used.
for Lexan is the way to go. Yeah.
I think I bought 2 cans of Tamiya and I had one left over. It was Traxxas.
That stuff's good.
I actually don't mind the Traxxas
The
stuff. I thought it
Traxxas
was
paint is awesome, and it's made for Lexan. I mean, there's no doubt.
yeah, this actually worked really well. I mean, I got to run a few places because, well, that's what Daddy does. I get so much in a hurry, I just spray it on, and if it starts
Well,
running,
the test
perfect.
is when you run and crash and roll. That all the paint looks good till you run them.
Oh yeah. Well, like Kirk was having problems with his Warlord with the paint coming off of it, and I got the same problem with that Jeep because I used regular like Rust-Oleum or
Yeah,
2X paint or whatever it was.
yeah.
And the paint's coming off of it. It looks like garbage now.
I've never had luck with it. Even when I clean and scuff the bodies inside and everything, I never really have um good success with it. So that's the only reason why I'm dreading it.
Right, right. No, I get it. Here, my big thing is where do I start and how do I want to end? Right.
What's up, Greg?
So
Who got the new T6? I'm curious. Any of you guys miss out on that first go around with that 1.5 silver and blue one? That new one looks so stinking good, bro. I want it. I have my yellow one. I modeled after Grandpa's, but I don't. I've flown it. I modded it a lot, added a bunch of lights and weight to it, and it's fine. But I don't want to fly that one. No, I don't. I want that new one so I can rip it. I'll leave it alone. I converted this one. The first one was 3S only. I made this one 4S. I added all these lights and sequencers and painted the snot out of it. I painted it so hard and heavy. I swear I debonded the glue where the like retract pockets and stuff go. And so it's a shelf queen. It's a hanger queen. So that new one looks so good. I love the paint on it.
it does. That's one airplane I've never owned is a T6.
I think they're a lot of fun. I think they're really good on grass. The gear legs are super short and they are raked forward. And that's going to make you look better too, because otherwise, get ready for the ground loop.
Exactly.
But a little bit of grass, not awful.
Check this out.
And that plane will let you
I'll give
land
you
it on the mains or 3-pointer, either way.
check it. A10 Prometheus.
Nice.
It's a little
Old
timber,
school.
old
That's
school timber.
yeah.
This is the other half of my room that I'm sitting in, guys. I got my Kristen Eagle, Tiger Cat, big T28, which was white and red at one point in time. That was the original one. So I got a little PJ50 down there, F16. I got some stuff in this room.
Nice.
Anyway, so a little tour.
Man, my thing is just how the paint holds up. I mean, you could do that. I just don't know if it'll do any good. unless the stuff is made for like specifically that kind of plastic.
I have
I've
not
had trouble with it. I've had trouble with it. My Vanquish has held up the best out of my Lexan paint jobs so far. And you know, the FJ55 has held up because it hasn't been through much. But anything that I've done, like my race rigs that have been beat on and wrecked and stuff, they let go. They do not like it. They haven't stayed for me.
You know, Kirk's done his fair share of painting Lexan, and he was over the other day, and he's like, you know what? He's like, just buy either Traxxas or Tamiya. And he said, I think if I remember right, I think he said that he really liked the Traxxas brand Lexan paint. So, and that probably did go on the best of the, either of the two. But my problem with these things is where, again, where do you start? Like the last thing I did was the black. So I did the orange on the back first, taped everything off up front, taped all this black off, taped off the doors where I wanted to go hillbilly with the black, and then I sprayed the burnt orange, and then I covered all that. Well, I didn't have to cover that up. Then I painted the silver, and then then you do the black on top of that, and when you do the black on top of silver, you know what happens? It gives it a smoked look.
Well, and then the black backs everything.
Yeah, exactly.
After that,
yep, especially that frosted silver,
bro.
So
we're gonna pick out my pre-runner body tonight,
bro. I had to dust. See, look at that. Can you see that? I dusted the whole clear with black to get it even. Let's go shopping. Let's order a pre-runner body.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. By the way, these are awesome because I can put in my pivot balls with it and I can do my shocks with it.
Yep.
This has been, it's like, it wasn't $20. And you can get shock shaft pliers from a lot of places, but I got this, it's Team Associated, whatever, but it was at Horizon, so I got it.
Nice.
But man, the pivot ball deal, that is amazing.
Dude, you know what
and you can take them out. I've done it forever with needle nose and wrestling it.
You know what? I found that, dude, the easiest way from, speaking of those pivot balls, don't let me forget to tell you after I get done with this. But what I did was I take and put that pivot ball down into the control arm and just set it on there and take a pair of pliers and just come down and go straight and sit on top of that pivot ball. And I'm against the counter and I just take that arm and wiggle a little bit and pull up and it pops right on. I'm too cheap, dude, to buy a $20 pair of pliers.
I just do this.
Dude, I'm too cheap to buy a pair of those.
I've done all that crap you're talking about already. But on kit builds where there's a ton of them, I mean, I built a ton of links for this rig that most of them aren't going to be used. But I wasn't going to go back to the links. Like if I build 2 links and I need 3 or 4,
right.
I'm going to go back to that. I was just like, you know what? I really did assemble and build a lot of the base camp by the book and pump the brakes just on a couple things.
Oh, you have to. Absolutely.
But I pumped the brakes on a little more than I should have actually. Well,
speaking of pumping the brakes on something, the link that goes from your servo to your axle for steering.
The Panhard?
Well, no, on this beam kit.
Okay.
So your steering arm from your servo to your hub.
Yeah, I haven't got that far.
So just you can do what you want, but do not put those link ends, those ball link ends that comes with that kit. Don't put them on there. They're junk.
Why?
Put a better ball end on it, on the servo end. Because if you put a bolt up through that, it ain't gonna stay. Mine popped off like twice, and I finally took the damn screw out of the I backed it completely
Oh,
out of the servo arm and put a different end on there, link end.
you know what I do if they're popping off? Just throw a washer on, and then it can't.
Yeah, the problem is it popped up between the servo arm and the ball link. It was bouncing between the servo arm and the ball link. Follow me?
Yeah.
So I wanted something better. I got rid of it. I took that end off and threw it away and put a better end on there.
What's wrong with these pivot balls?
What I just said, the one that goes onto the servo because it's on an angle, it puts stress on it and it'll pop off. So that eyelet, the end, will pop off of the ball link and it'll ride between the servo arm and that ball link.
That's better than coming off.
True, but I got rid of it altogether and just put a much better link on the end of it.
Right on.
I mean, you can do what you want, but that's what I did.
I haven't got that far yet, man. I got all that to do still.
I'm just trying to help brother out.
That's about all I got left to do. Is that steering on it.
Plastic, yeah, Francis, plastic is a pain in the butt to paint. Unless it's 3D printed. Then it's a piece of cake.
Bro, well, they don't flex like Lexan, and we don't roll them and stuff the same either.
Exactly.
They don't get beat up the same way.
Start with your light colors, and I did, and end with your dark. Use Elmer's glue to mask it off, peels off. Oh,
You know what I do? A lot of times on Lexan, I paint the inside and the outside.
dude, I didn't even think of doing something like that. There's a lot of tricks to Lexan that I don't know because I don't mess with it. I hate that.
Well, here's what I do because I paint the outside is there's film on the body, right?
Yeah, on the outside.
So I'll cut it with a fresh blade and let that film be my window masks on the outside and use the provided masks on the inside, which is where they intend them to be used anyway.
Right.
But that way I get it's like a free mask on the outside, but you have to be careful it doesn't start peeling off. But you know what I'm saying? Instead of peeling all the film off, I cut it first.
So you're painting on the outside of the body?
A lot of times on my Lexan work, not on my race rigs, but on my crawlers. Why I don't like it painted on the inside is it's just too bloody shiny on the outside. It looks fake. So I like paint on the outside of my crawlers. That's why my FJ55 looks like a hard body because I painted it on the outside. And the same with the Phoenix. But the truth is I paint the inside and the outside.
Yep.
So I got like a rust color on the inside.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. You do that. Yeah.
And then
so you
paint my colors on the outside. And so if I scratch it or whatever, it just gets into the Lexan and you see the undercoat.
Pretty much what they did on that thing.
Yeah.
The Ecto.
Did they do red on the inside or just underneath?
I think it's red on the inside. Yeah. Yep. So it's red on the inside.
Yeah. It makes sense.
But that was the one that, you could scratch it up and it bleeds through with the red. That's what I had to do. Kirk and I thought we could do it by just beating the snot out of it in the woods. Dude, that thing's got like rhinoline on it. I'd like to know what element used for paint on that body because it's thick, it's hard, and it holds up well.
That's supposed to be the scratch and sniff paint job, and it's the best paint you can find.
Exactly.
Kind of like the glue for Dynam planes, where the glue for the retracts, it's just garbage. But the glue for the servos, you'll never get one out.
Unbelievable.
You'll never get one out.
Dude, I'm a break for a second, go downstairs, get some more water. I'll be right back.
That's fine. I'm gonna dial in
Let's go shopping.
pre-runner bodies. Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. Well, there's two ways to look at these, actually. I mean, there's like 3 to choose from. That's like it. I'm going to get this ready here. Not yet, Chris. I've been gone all day. I have not been able to pack it up either yet, unfortunately. The thing doesn't scratch, says Kirk. All right. All right. So I may wait for Kelly. There he is. So, like, if you search pre-runner body, there's 3 that come up. So not a ton of choice. Ford Ranger, Ford F100. I gotta go with a 67. I'm saying, man. So, I mean, it's very similar to what Kelly got.
Isn't that that's the one that Pete's got on his, right?
I think it is.
Yeah. Yep.
I gotta cut the wheels out, all the stuff.
See, that's the thing I liked about this body I bought is it was already pre-cut. I didn't have to cut a thing.
I get it. I just like that this size is for this.
Yeah, for sure.
And so the bumper trouble you had, this one, I mean, it doesn't have it. It wraps right around there, and it's not going to be in my way at all. But that bumper looks sick on there, dude. And I have some of these rims, so I could do that. And so this is stock, width without any extensions, and that's where it's sitting on the truck. You know what I mean? So, like in your case, you had to do the extensions, or it would have been way under.
Right.
It'll be cool. Yours is going to look way bigger. So there's that one, the 67, which looks all right. It looks all right to me.
I mean, that's the coolest body of the 3, I think, in my opinion.
I think the one that I want's the Toyota. Oh, no, it's a Silverado. So, and then here's the Ford Ranger. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
I mean, so identical. Very, very similar. I like the front end better on the 67, though. I can't lie. But that's pretty clean, too. I mean, honestly. Yeah, man. I like the 67. But it's kind of funny. It's a 93 Ford Ranger, though, which is kind of cool. I mean, it looks good on there. You know what I mean?
It does look good on there.
Not bad. Okay, so the other one is not available, but it's a Silverado. And it doesn't look right to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Proportionally, it's way off, in my opinion.
It's kind of too tall, if you ask me.
Well, the cab is like for a midget, man. I'm sorry, but it's really scrunched down. The cab is real small, and the body's like the body line is just huge. It's really tall. It's so far out of proportion, in my opinion.
You're gonna get the Ranger. So out of these three, I'm down to that first one, the 67 that I was looking at. But what's interesting, so this is what I'm talking about. And it's like the lesser of the evils for me. I'm not like over the moon about it, but it's the best of the three. But what's interesting is because this is a crawler chassis, if you look at crawler bodies instead of just 1/10 bodies, anything you get should be appropriate. So watch this. I've got a lot more choices if I just look at crawler bodies. And okay, great. So you guys can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And I was gonna try to filter it high to low, but whatever. Okay. So nope. The bug, it's a possibility, but probably not. But it's a 10 scale, not a basher, but a 10 scale crawler body. So this would be fine on a pre-runner.
Hey, do you think you'd be able to put that bumper on the front of that? Probably not.
I don't know. I don't know about that. That bumper seems really made for a truck. And I mean, I could even do, so there's the pre-runner bodies here in the mix. And then this 78 K10 would actually work. So would these Cherokee, the Toyota 4Runner. That's not a bad idea, actually, either. And then you got stuff like the comp wagons and things like that. But yeah, I mean, you could go with any of these if you wanted to. The Tacoma wouldn't be awful, but I have a feeling you'd have to trim the arches. But again, the way these things come, you're cutting anyway. So, I mean, basically, I mean, there's other places to shop and look, I guess, but it's kind of it. There's the Creep, which is cool, but I just don't know if it's.
Dude, if you want a Creep body, I got one sitting here that you can have. Sorry,
I don't. The only reason I'm mentioning it is because I know you got one.
I hate that body on this type of platform. I don't like part of it.
See, I think this cliffhanger looks a lot like a Honcho kind of Toyota.
Yeah.
Which would actually be not awful. And then these. So there's one I like though, kinda. See, I wonder about this. It's a 67 as well, but it's more pedestrian, less pre-runner. But that's kind of what's cool about the pre-runners, the way they flare those wheel wells out.
That's why I love what I've got, because it looks more scale. Because I've looked at a shit ton of these races in the last 24 hours, and most of these guys running these trucks like this, their bodies are flared out beyond what the wheels are. So I'm actually running more scale than what you're going to with anything you're looking at there. And I like mine because it's got a wider stance. So that's why I will not go with a crawler body on mine.
I mean,
Ever.
happy accidents. You know what I mean? Who doesn't love Bob Ross?
Shit.
Happy little accident. So, yeah, man, that's the one for me. That's what I'm doing. That's going to be it. That's probably the one. And
honestly,
add
if
cart.
I've been tempted just to figure out a custom size for this and 3D print it, to tell you the truth.
See, now after me putting one together, I want to run it first, but I just don't know. I mean, it looks cool, but this thing is not a basher, bro. You know, I can't wait to see what I really think about it, to be honest with you. I think building it's cool. Running it's going to be fun, but I got to manage my own expectations with it.
It's not made for hitting a root going 20 mile an hour. I can tell you that.
So that's too bad, you know.
It's not going to take that abuse. I don't think so.
That's too bad. I would like it to. So, yeah, the steering link is completely different now. It's on that scissor situation. That let me see the front of yours.
I'm going to take the body off. Hang on, let me switch cameras.
Oh, yeah. That's neat how that whole mechanism does the job. It's crazy, actually.
Dude, it is wicked. When you put together the swing set, it's crazy.
That's neat. That's all I got left to do. That's all I got left.
Yeah, pay attention to that. That swing set, it's kind of fun. That's what took me the longest period of time.
It looks kind of tricky, which is why I'm like, there's no way I'm going to do that on TV.
It is a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm not doing that on TV. And man, I just got after that build, and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't try to tutorial it, to be honest, because first of all, doing one first helps. So if anybody wants a tutorial, they just send me another one.
Right.
You know? And but I'm okay not doing it.
That's why I had mentioned to you, if you're going to do any videos at all, I've been tempted to do one on how I set this up, but I'm not doing it until I run it on dirt.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell if it's tuned or not.
I know,
running
man.
it on blacktop.
I can't wait to run it, dude, because I want to see what I think about the shocks and everything.
Yeah, I mean, you can't take it out and drive it in the street and tell if it's tuned or not like anything else. You gotta tune it out in the dirt. And there's not a whole lot of guys out there spilling the beans on what they're doing on tuning these. That's why I said there's not a whole lot of information out here.
Yeah. It's neat though, man. You know, I've been wanting to do one, so I'm glad we're doing it.
Heck yeah. But
I'm
yeah,
glad we're doing it.
I wanted more speed out of mine. The 2300 Hobby Wing didn't do it for me. I do have a smaller spur gear now in the house. And if I really want to light this thing up, then I'll put it on, but I don't think I need it. It's wild enough as it is. And if you get any more wild, I'm going to actually set it up to where I can turn on the gyro on my receiver and dial it up, because when you punch this thing, it's everywhere.
Really?
Yep.
See, that's one reason why I thought maybe running the Vortex stuff would be okay, because if I take that system out, it's already set up. it's already set up with that gyro, like everything. You know what I mean?
Yep. It might do you good, but man, that
This bumper's
3200.
too big for the Morvair.
Ha! That's funny. Bro,
I mean,
I don't know why you just don't run that.
what's that?
I don't know why you don't put that on there, that more bear body.
The bumper's too big for it.
Cut the bumper down.
It's still too big.
So, who cares?
Me,
Run it that way, man. That's what a
you
bumper's
know
for.
how I am about looks. I'm nuts about it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It could work. This bumper could work with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's how far is it sticking out? Half inch?
Oh, I mean, not bad
Or
at all.
is it half inch out or no on each side?
Oh, no. I mean, it wraps around the body like it's made for a 10 scale crawler body. It's weird.
Oh, well, then there you go.
But I
Sweet.
just think for this, I mean, the body as a class, I think the bumper is fine on this, but the scale of the rig, this body, look, let me put some tires on. You'll see what I mean. Let me throw some tires on. No big deal. I was almost thinking about running my smaller 419s instead of 475s. Actually,
Are those new ones, those Pro lines you just got? Are those 4175s?
they're 475s, so they're
They're
regular.
475s, okay.
They're regular size. Where's those bolts, bitch? They're gonna be in here.
Dude, I'm digging my Amazon tires for $15.
That's not bad.
They're gonna work good for this out in the dirt. Who cares?
I think since it's a pre-runner build, it makes sense I have a pre-runner body. I still, I bought that. I got that other body for doing Matt's off-road recovery, and so I may save it for that instead of making a pre-runner out of it.
Yeah, you know what's cool? Like Kirk and you both have your rally trucks, I guess, if you want to call them that, stadium trucks or whatever. But I don't have anything like this, so I'm pretty excited about having, another platform here.
Oh, me too. And this is
And
completely different than that stuff me and Kirk already got. The short course trucks.
yeah, and it's cool because it gave me the ability to dust off this chassis that I really never messed with much because I figured it had I needed a shim or something for it. So it wasn't, constantly grinding gears or wanting to. And once I figured out what the problem was, this is great, man. It's like I got a brand new chassis I haven't driven.
That's nice. See, I
This is
didn't
now
want to.
something different.
I already stole a chassis off of my Willie's wagon to make that Scout,
Yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
I regretted it right away because just leave it alone. The Willie's was already done. It had a moving driver, all the crazy 3D printed stuff I did to make it work, blah blah. And it's like now it's just a body in the way, not on a chassis. And it's like you can't run it because it's not on chassis unless you put it on one.
Right.
Then you're taking apart another one to do it. I'm like, man, screw that. I should have just built.
That's why it's nice to have these big STX6 bodies.
It's easier with the sixes to change the bodies.
That's the way Kirk and I did it. 2 bolts and off it comes, man. Simple.
Well, even 4 bolts is easy.
Yeah, 4 bolts is even better than what you got to do with these 10 scales. Some of them. But the 10 scale stuff is so, how should I say it? it's specific, right? So you got all these different size tires, all these different rims, and all this other BS. So when you take a body off, you strip the whole vehicle and put other tires and rims on it, other shit to make it what it's supposed to be. So there's a lot of work and effort that you're talking about by, don't rob a body off of a chassis if you don't have to, especially 1/10.
Well, and it's not like just Lexan. I mean, with the 10 scales
That's across the board.
on some of these big sixes, we've managed to figure out the interior comes off and stays with the body.
I mean,
But
you can't do anything with these.
right. No, not, I mean, you could, but then you got a body that's worthless.
Exactly. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but yeah.
Yeah, man, I wish I kind of left the Willys alone. I mean, I like the Scout, of course, but I like the Willys being on a chassis as well. But I did the right thing because I wanted to use that power system and that way too good a servo that it had on something. Because the Willys, as much as I like it, bro, it's a trail truck. It's top heavy. And so it did not need the brushless and the reef servo.
Exactly.
It has.
Yeah, for a
And
trail
so
truck.
that's where I'm at, where I'm starting to be like, all right, certain things maybe don't need all that. And that's cool. I'm throwing the BFGs on because they got the rock shooters.
Nice.
And this is what I'd call a very standard type of 475. The offset's not deep dish or crazy. This is really fairly typical as what you could expect. And I'll throw this Morvair body on here and we'll see it.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what it looks like.
It looks all right, man.
Yeah.
It looks all right. And honestly, if I do that Morvair body, it doesn't matter what it's on, whether it's it doesn't know the difference. It could still go on a crawler.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what you got there is a crawler. That's what you got is a crawler.
That's what's nice.
Because you're still the same. You're still same width.
Oh yeah, like whatever. If it wasn't a pre-runner, it would still be this chassis.
Now for me, I'm not a crawler at the moment. I mean, I'm a lot wider, so I can't put a crawler body on this and expect it to look decent.
Well,
it's not going to the way
all
it's
you have to do is lose the extensions.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun having these overpowered two-wheel drivers.
Oh my god, yeah. This thing's a blast. This thing is a blast.
And that's why I'm like, as much as I could just use this body I have, I'm just like, I bought the tires. Let me just go pre-runner all the way. Leave it the hell alone.
Yep.
After that.
Yep. There we go. What in the world?
All right. Tires are on. And mine's kind of stiff, but it should be. I got 4 shots in the back. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I saw you got 4 on the back, I was like, oh man, like he ain't messing around.
Let me mess with this body post stuff because I think I can support this body a little bit. I'm going to actually use these for what they're for once. These sprue cutters that I use for every other thing in the world. Except
You're gonna use them for what they're actually designed for?
Yeah, crazy. I'm not sure I've ever done that before. I do love these kits because then you get a ton of body post things. And they've been really useful for me on all these 3D print jobs. I don't know what they expect you to do for these. Interesting.
You could have a blast with that Morvair body. I'm sitting here thinking about, man, you could cut the top out of it.
No way.
You could do all kinds of stuff with that thing.
No way.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I'd never cut the top out of this, but you could.
It's yeah, your wheelbase isn't right.
Well, it's not on right. I just got some goofy. I mean, this isn't really where this goes. Holding it up. I'm not cutting on this just to size it up. I mean, it's fine, but I think it's too wide. So
yeah, it almost looks like your wheelbase isn't right.
It's actually fine. I'm just not holding it right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a crawler body, dude, on a crawler chassis, so it's fine. It's the width though. It's too wide. Look how wide it is.
Yeah.
For a crawler, it's fine, but for a pre-runner, it's not exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that for a pre-runner.
But if I quit trying to hold it up and actually just let it sit,
right?
You get a better idea in a way.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's fine on the wheelbase.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, it's not wide enough. I agree. Not wide enough.
And then here from the back, you can see how wide it is. So I think it's fine for a crawler. And it'd be fine for this. But I want a pre-runner body.
Right. Yeah, there's no flair to that at all.
Nah, I mean, it's fine, but it's going to be finer if it's on a pre-runner. I mean, this does look mean, dude. I mean, I ain't going to lie. And I already have it. That's what this Morvair body has going for it, is that I already have it. And whatever I get, I still have to paint.
Right.
But
yeah,
you can't. I think these Morvair bodies you can't find them anymore. I think they're discontinued.
I've never heard of it.
Well, it's pretty niche. Like, who wants a Morvair? Unless you're watching Matt's Off-Road Recovery.
Yeah, I wouldn't want. Yep.
But part of me, that's why I like the pre-runner idea, because I just don't care. Whatever I got to do, cutting on it, beating on it, all that stuff.
Yep.
None of it hurts my feelings at all.
Exactly.
And I have to paint it anyway, so what the hell?
Rustic RC Conversions. What's up? Welcome into the house, man. I'm currently working on FAb world's largest wrecker. Ha! Nice. I love anything FAb.
Seriously, dude. Post that up on the RC3D FAb Factory Facebook.
Yeah, let's see it. That would be
I think I may have even seen chatter about that job on the internet already. Dude, that'll be sick.
Dude, I got some chatter going about my Blazer body again out there.
Everybody's interested, but nobody will pop, bro.
They asked me, they're like, where do you get the files? I'm like, call 3D, go get them. And go watch my video on how to scale it up and get it done.
People want it, but they don't want to do they're afraid to jump on the work it takes.
Right.
Is it a old international body, man? What is that going to be, Rustic?
Yeah, I'd be curious to see it.
I cannot wait to see these suspension working though, dude. Solid rear axle, cantilevered, linked out, and then this front scissor thing. I'm sorry, bro. That's just gonna look cool.
We gotta find a place to run these things.
Anywhere it's dirty, sandy, dirty.
Well, I mentioned the BMX bike place, and you weren't into that.
Well, it's too big. I mean, that sucks for bashers. Kinda.
Yeah, but these might be all right there.
No.
I'd be curious to know how it would go.
Nah, man, because if it sucks for a basher, it's gonna be worse for this. All we need is Basher Beach and a couple sand piles, dude.
Basher Beach and a couple sand piles.
Serious?
Yeah, I would like to find a place. Actually, I'm thinking about taking mine maybe Monday at some point over to Bonneville to that drive, this circular that we had to ground on the other day, and just rip it around, rip it around there, just see how it does.
Man, find a baseball diamond somewhere then, closer to you.
Yeah, but I go
You're
by
there anyway. Yeah,
I go by there all the time.
Honestly, like a legit RC racetrack would be a million times better than that BMX track.
Well, sure, but I mean, just to try it.
But I think any dirt, sand, baseball diamond, driveway. I'm not afraid of grass either with it.
Right. I don't know. I'm just kind of like,
if it's not moving fast, the smaller the space, the funner it's going to be.
Well, how fast are you going to run yours? How fast? What's your idea of where you want yours to be on speed?
I don't have a number except to say if I put the Hobby Wing power system in here, it's going to be as fast as my two-wheel drive short course race rig, which is plenty. If I put the Vortex system, it's going to be ridiculous.
Right.
If I put that Traxxas motor in here, it's going to be ridiculous. It's like a 3300 kV, that Traxxas thing, and it's 2 RPS.
That'd be insanely stupid, crazy fast.
Yeah. So because of that speed factor, there's part of me that really likes the idea of the Vortex system, even though it's too much.
Right.
Because I can flip. It's already radioed out on 50, 75, and 100% throttle.
Right. Sorry, I'm raising my desk up so I can stand up.
Do it.
Dude, this new desk. Oh, man.
Bro, I felt like I walked twice as much as we do on our hikes today.
Yeah?
Bro, well, it's like we parked 2 miles away, and then you're all over the stadium and around it, and
Bro, it's probably been 15 years since I've been out there.
it was awesome.
I get
They
tired of
won.
being
They won, bro. It was good. And IU got IU beat Oregon.
What?
Yeah.
Hey man, IU's got a team this year then.
Number 7 beat number 3.
That's crazy.
Kind of fun.
I kind of heard IU's got a pretty good team this year.
If it was the Red Honcho on the Facebook page, then that'd probably be me talking about the build. It must have been then, because I heard of it. And it was, yeah. That'll be sick. We've done a ton of SEX6 and 10 scale printed bodies, man.
I've done a couple.
Yeah.
The guy that started it all right here.
You could say that, a couple.
It's pretty crazy when you give somebody like Ryan a 3D printed body that's in a box with no instructions. And I'm like, here you go. Put it together, bro.
I rocked it.
And he did. You did.
I rocked it.
You got it put together.
It might as well be a Boom Racing kit.
Dude, I can put one of them together now in like 40 minutes. If I got all the parts in front of me, 35, 40 minutes.
I learned a ton, and my wheels got turning on that one.
Kirk and I did his in a good 30 minutes on my kitchen counter. Yeah, man. Boom. Sorry, dude. I love this thing.
It's nice.
I can't wait to get out in the dirt with you.
Yeah, it's going to be neat.
Hurry up and get yours done, bro. Let's go.
Hurry up.
Let's go.
God, bro, this is as fast as it goes, man.
Hey, have you seen much out of Proline by the fire? I haven't seen a whole lot of.
I mean, I saw that XP10 announcement, bro. What a rig!
Yeah, I saw that too, but
That
anything
thing
else?
is sick, bro. The guy who won the world champion crawler competition designed.
Oh, yeah, he designed it. Yeah,
he was at Horizon like a year and a half ago, and now he's there at Reefs. He was at Horizon. He did the pro kit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He did that.
Well,
but they were unfettered in the design aspect and the material choice and all that stuff. That XP10 is a rig.
Absolutely. They did their homework for sure.
It's a rig. I think it's really cool. I mean, here's a guy who's got hardware and servos and, got some stuff, who's now got his own rigs. I mean, that is a Reefs rig. You put your power system in it, but that's
everything is Reefs except for the power system.
Yeah. And even some of that probably will be able to be, in the future if it's not, coming. But that's a nice looking kit. I watched the whole announcement live stream, and they talked about it, showed it off, all the things, and yeah, I'm impressed. Like, I'm having a ball. The Coyote is absolutely fine. It's my speed for making something, good for what we do. But if I wanted something really good, really, really, really good, and didn't want to have to output it all myself and start with something, that would be it. He only made 250 of them. It's like a founder's edition. You get your RC3D FAb Factory. And you can also tag, KKRC76 or Ryan Ramsey as well. And we'll see it.
Yep.
But
sure.
I want to see that. I want to see that because we've done a ton on those sixes. So we really haven't. We'll be able to appreciate whatever you show us.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Bro, this is smooth. I greased the crap out of it when I built this one. I threw more grease in it than I usually do.
I threw a lot of grease in the rear end of this one when I had it apart because I swapped the spur and the pinion from the front axle to the back.
That's right.
Thinking that was a problem, and I put a ton of grease in that rear end because you know what? I'm like, same thing you did. You're there, might as well fill it full of grease because that's
especially when instead of just barely greasing the gears. And honestly, I put a lot. I kind of use plenty anyway.
Right.
But knowing what this was going to be doing,
yep,
I was like, I'm doing it. And then when I did the transmission, my dumb ass got the whole thing together and forgot to grease it. So I took it apart and greased the shit out.
Oh shit.
So when I took it apart again, I did it.
Nice.
I did it up. Yeah.
Hey, Rustic. Yeah. So there's my little baker's rack of bodies for SCX6.
And we've got videos of them all running. So you check out KK's
4 down there.
76 channel. It's linked in the description. You can see videos of those rigs running, and same with on my RC truck playlist. There's a ton of. I used to be only airplanes, and I haven't hardly done any for a while. I can't wait to build this Twin Otter, and I want it all, man. I mean, that's what's crazy. I'm just a super fan. Like, I like that 320 airliner as well. But I like it, and I would love to do it. And, in the old days, I'd have had dedicated cameraman, and we got it done, and I'd have had it. But as much as I like it, I could let it pass me.
Right.
I do not want to let that T6 pass me. I want to do that one. That plane is why I'm in the hobby anyway. The T6, my experience growing up with a real one, that plane is the whole reason I'm here at all. Because the planes led to this stuff too. I wasn't into RC ever until I was married, like 2008. And it was planes forever. And that was great. And I still love them. I talk about them every day. I help people with them every day.
When my dad got me into RC, that's what started my pathway of, getting my private license and instrument and commercial and multi and all that crap.
It's all cyclic, man. I mean, there's a lot of full scale guys that end up in models, and there's a lot of model guys that end up in full scale and back again.
Yep.
I remember a ton of kids that came through the air side of the channel that are grown up dudes now with pilot's licenses or jobs in the business. And they were going that way already, how they found me. But it's just cool. I mean, I remember this a couple kids that they learned and they kept on. That's cool to see.
Oh yeah. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it. Just a crazy little Lexan pre-runner.
I'm gonna get that Ford. I'm gonna get that 67 Ford, bro.
Do it.
My paint job is not gonna be shiny, bro. That's all I gotta tell you.
Dude, we know you well enough, man.
It's gonna be.
You're like Matt Ramsey, like Matt Flat. Matt Ramsey.
Come on.
You like your Matt?
That's my uncle's name.
Matt?
Yeah.
Matt.
But he's known as Buzz. But he's a Matthew.
Nice.
Well, dad's baby brother.
Nice.
But yeah, man, I kind of like the patina or the old school look. So, and I like all the sponsored stickers and stuff still on it. But you ever look at some of those old, and people are running them still, old school Scouts and old school this and that, U4 and pre-runners out there in real life, off-road?
Yep.
Man, those look cool to me.
So let's see, is it anything Scout?
Yeah, I think so.
Anything Scout?
It'd be Ryan Ramsey, Pilot Ryan, but Ryan Ramsey, and then the avatars like me with a black and white hat on and sunglasses. And then for Kelly, KKRC76. If you tag Kelly, he can tag me. He's already done it. Let me go in there and find it and comment, and then you'll know. Proline by the Fire looked awesome, though. I think there was like 2,000 people, which sounds crazy.
I mean, that's outside of what Beat the Creek, Axial Fest. That's really the next biggest one, isn't it? Proline by the Fire. That's a pretty good size event.
That Hummer's looking cool.
He just posted it. I'm looking.
Me too.
Oh yeah, that looks good, bro.
Bro, is that a Hudson there? What's that? What's that car?
Well, keep scrolling, bro. That's that car he chopped up to make the cab of the truck, the wrecker.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I love the front end.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to comment on this so he'll know how to tag me. My comment says, comment on this. I was typing what I was saying. But yeah, Ryan Ramsey, I got that blue tick thing because I paid for clout. Yeah. But I just commented on that post. Yeah, that's killer. That's killer.
It is sweet.
It would have been cool if you somehow figured out that international body that Matt's Off-Road uses, but I actually really like that it's not that. What is that? A Hudson or what is that old car?
Well, I'm actually
I'm
looking at his metalwork and stuff on the bed of the records part of it. That's super cool.
Dude.
This is exactly why I love this hobby of what dudes do with stuff like this. That is right in my wheelhouse. Love it.
That's killer. I like that. The lid is like slammed cut.
Mm-hmm. Super cool. And so I'm just curious.
That car looks rad.
I would love to see what that front end looks like up in the air on the 6 chassis.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's got a nice approach angle, though. Look at it.
Oh, for sure. I would love to see the front end of that.
Man, even if he's got a chop on arches at all, it'll be rad. He might have to. It's right on
Yeah,
it.
he totally did. He did.
Nah, yeah.
You can see the difference in the arch on the front.
Oh yeah.
On the front, especially on the front side.
Yeah, on the front side. He might have to do
Oh,
more if I'm just
it's
predicting.
it's just photoshopped at the moment.
Cool.
Nice.
Bro, I've been making thumbnails with AI. Dudes don't even look like me. It's okay.
Just in the playing
I'm
stages.
telling Chat GPT, take an Andy Warhol poster and put me and Kirk in it with toy trucks, like we're
Unbelievable.
boxing.
Unbelievable. And he's getting by with it.
Why
It's
wouldn't
awesome.
you? Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Nice. Yeah, man. Well, looking at your Photoshop picture, I predict some archwork.
A little
But
bit.
yeah, but that's okay. Do you have the files for that thing? You may be able to cut and print a new front end. Since that's Photoshop, you may be able to cut the arches in the software so you're not cutting them by hand. Get some clearance out of it, clearance. But dude, that thing looks rad, man.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see how that front end
Well,
sets
bro,
up with the six.
Fab Rats did a Chevy 3100 front end like on a rollback,
Oh,
all off-road bumper style
yeah.
resto.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm sorry, those old grills are killer. Whatever you can keep of them, you know.
Heck yeah.
I'm a little bit bummed we're not going out this weekend, man. But it's all right.
Uh,
I want to get this ready for next.
I'm I am guessing you probably won't see me out again until we go to Lafayette at the end of this month.
Oh, okay.
I got a lot of stuff going on with my parents right now.
Gotcha.
Yep. So I probably won't be out. Rustic, this is my crazy horse.
Yeah, check that out.
Bug front end rustic with and you may have seen my YouTube video.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Bug front end, 54 Chevy cab, 54 Chevy. I take that back. Front end is bug, cab is bug, and right at the gas cap, that point, that transition point is the back sliver of the 54 Chevy truck. And then the 54 Chevy cab or tail end. Yeah, this was not easy to do because I had to take and cut this front slab outer section of the front two fenders was actually the back fenders of the Chevy, the 54 Chevy, and I cut it up and glued these things on and then used automotive Bondo and filled all around these on the inside and out. So this one's got a lot of time in it. It's really dusty right now and dirty, but yep. Bug truck number one. This guy is actually going to a new home at some point. It's my K5 Blazer that goes on my 6. Got the plaid interior, front and back. Yeah, good times.
I'm I'm ready to take the 6s back out.
Yeah, you know what I am too. Rob Phillips, what's up? I'm ready to take 6s out for sure. I'm ready to sell my my Red Cat Vertex.
Why?
I've had my fun with it. Honestly, the thing is so big, it's no fun.
What?
It's not.
What?
After you and Kirk and I
This
ran
fool.
the 110 scale stuff and did some of this competing stuff on those rocks over there where I picked up all my freaking poison ivy.
I don't know how I didn't get it
Because
because I can't even say the words.
you had long pants on, dude. I get it's all over my legs, dude. It's crazy. Um, but that competition stuff that we were doing over there was killer on the 110 scale.
It
It was
was.
fun.
I want to go back. My 1800 for the Coyotes coming. I want to throw the dig in it. I may play with the shocks. Or the ride height. I kind of want to get that body down. But I can't stop until I'm neck and neck with Kirk at least.
Well, you got portals, so you know, I mean it's all the reason in the book to drop the chassis down a little bit.
Yeah, you're kind of
You
stuck.
know, I mean, well, but I'm saying with your portals, you got room to come down because you got the extra clearance in the portals. You know, so bring it down.
It's just the limitations on the chassis.
Right. That's what
So
I'm
I
saying.
gotta
Like,
take a look at it, see what I can do with that thing.
lower your chassis down because you got the room to come down.
How?
What do you mean how?
It's
Change the
not like
shocks.
the straight axle where I can drop the whole thing.
Change the shocks.
That's where it's at. That's about all you can. I think that's about all you can do.
Did you drop down? Oh, you can't.
You
That's right.
can't. Where is
Then
that?
you gotta change. You gotta have to change your shocks. But
Scout,
like Kirk was saying, no, he remember he said something the other day to us that he actually made a bracket. He's actually going to make new shock towers, so he can actually lay him back, especially the ones in the back. They need to be laid down the opposite. Well, they need to be laid down more forward, and that would allow you to come down on your height too.
I could actually maybe re-tap holes and get that bracket down to hold the. If I get, I don't know, man. It kind of is what it is on this thing.
Rob, do you guys know of a Scout 2 STL? I need something for my old Scout 2 or STX 10. I actually just found it looked like a decent file that was out there. I forget I think it might have been, was it Imagine? It was a Scout 800. Looked pretty good. But if not, the only other thing I know of is the either 800A or the 80, whichever you would want to call it.
Yeah, the Scout 2, I love my Bizrodny files. And I didn't see any. The closest thing he's got to Scout 2 is that more 70s travel all.
There's nobody that's got a Scout 2 out there I know of.
Shocks is it on this.
Yep.
That's about all you can do. Or the suck down winch.
Yeah, you could do that, but it still doesn't help you in the back. Your shocks need to be laid forward, down farther. In my opinion, they put too long shocks on that truck.
That's what I'm thinking. I just put shorter ones on it.
Rob, do The travel all will be too big. Do a Land Rover. Those are fun to do. They're not difficult.
You want to see a travel all on a 10 scale? Hold on.
Actually, yeah, yours does pretty good.
Now this is a 64 travel all, but he's got a 70s one too that has different tail lights and stuff. Now this one's on a leafer, and I scaled it to a 13-inch size instead of a 12.3. But this could just as easily be. This is gorgeous, man. I'm sorry. This could just as easily be on a. Come on, bro. And it's a
is that Bob Ross in there with you?
No, this is Richard Dreyfuss. Bob Ross is driving the FJ40.
Nice.
Yeah.
So he's looking for something on his SCX10.
Well, yeah, you just got to scale it to the wheelbase and then go crazy figuring out how to make it work.
What's that chassis? Is that a base camp?
No, man, this is the Leafer FMS.
Oh, that's the 313 millimeter one.
That's why, yeah, this is a 13-inch wheelbase instead of a 12.3. But I could have made it on anything.
Rob, you want something old school for your for your 10? Check this out, bro. How about that, brother?
I got a Scout on a 10.
This is the old K5.
Hold on. It's not a Scout 2, but this is a base camp chassis, so it's an SCX 10. Base camp chassis. So this is a SCX 10. It's a 3.
You know what that's called? The sassy little pickle that could. Pickle that could.
This is I need to try it with these. I haven't run it on these tires yet. So I want to see how the deep dish do on here.
What's up, Ty? Yeah, thanks, man. I like these Blazers. They're fun.
And this Scout was supposed to be a box back, but Kelly bashed it to the truck cab for me. And then I printed it.
That's the box back, baby, right there.
And yours is a little bigger because that's on leaf spring, and I made mine on coilover.
Right. Yep.
Oh, no, not deep dish. What do you mean? You getting hungry? Pizza style? This is the mint julep right here.
The deep dish.
But, I did the Scout on here, Kelly, because I was trying to not be as heavy as the Willies. But it's still heavy, right? I mean, it's 3D printed. Of course it is. A little bit.
The Scout?
Yeah. It's not as heavy as Willie's, but it's still heavier than
that Willie's was a slug, man. It was a high top slug.
Bro, but how cool was it?
Dude, the Scout does fine.
On a leafer. It's on leafs.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the nice thing about that is the context. You're not necessarily expecting a lot out of these leafers. These are not like twisted fab leafers or whatever. These are just like
standard leaves.
We're kind of making them work,
They're more scale leaves.
But I'm amazed at what my FJ40 does.
Right.
Yeah. It's leafers. That's a leafer. My travel all actually on a leafer is amazing. The worst part about my travel all is the departure angle that's non-existent because my back end's so long.
Yeah. You know what we should do? Seeing as how we're talking about competition a little bit ago, while sitting over my shoulder, I should bring my Ecto out and run you and Kirk. Probably take you both with that. That truck is amazing. What between the Coyote and the whatever that is, the Warlord.
Yeah.
Rob says, is that Kaiser Gladiator on an SCX-10?
What's the question?
Is that Kaiser Gladiator on an SCX-10?
I know what he's talking about. It's the Trimmer's Truck movie. It could have been on an SCX-10, but I built it on a FMS Jimny Leafer as well for my dad. Hey, I got a 6-scale version of that. That's wicked. You got to check out the channel. If you like these trucks, we've done videos on the ones we've made.
Mm-hmm. Ty gave you a super sticker.
Look at that dust on the windshield and everything. Yeah, this is could have been a 10, but this is a FMS Leafer.
Your license plate's expired. Ha!
What? That one?
The one underneath.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My floor license.
Your floor plate.
That's why I had it, bro. Yeah, to work with. Yeah, I printed this and fabbed a bunch of it. Hand fabbed a bunch, but it's pretty all right. And then I patinaed it too. Like I airbrushed the axles and dirtied it up some. But
Scale is good.
Is you don't have to mess with your bed. You get to keep the bed in it. Okay, so that's the
you're gonna drag it out, aren't you?
Dude, I don't know. It's 25 pounds. I need more super stickers for that. I'm Ty, thanks for the super sticker. I cannot lie. So I know I mean I'm familiar with the way super chats work. So usually if it's red, that's $100. That's like 99 or like $100 on a super chat. Super sticker, you can still flex, come in red, come in large off the top rope, but you save $99, $98. It's cool. You can still come in large. Colts 3D, yeah. I mean the Trimmer's Truck thing.
I don't know where I got that from, honestly.
Literally, in the videos we have of these SCX6s running, and mine, I think I can speak of a little more. Not only is it a run video, but I try to tell the story of kind of a little bit what it took to make it happen. So I had to fab a ton of stuff on that because there's no files for that. You can find a file for that truck, but not with a thrift side bed. And the Kaiser he's mentioning is a more actually, you probably have better luck finding a Kaiser file than I know you will than this. So we found the truck with a regular bed, but the only way we could get a thrift side was to get a little tiny model of one, and then I did some crazy stuff to make it work on the big. The big one's beautiful, bro, as well. It's just so heavy, bro. I don't know. Should I go get it? It's amazing.
I know you want to.
It's my best one, I think, dude.
I think you should go solo and throw it up there, man, because it's a beast.
I'll let me get it up here, then I'll go solo. I got a clean house before I do it. I-beam kit on the getting there. This thing is massive. My Scout's no slouch either, and it's beautiful. All right. This son of a bitch is heavy, boy. I can't wait to run it again.
Did you eat your Wheaties this morning?
God bless it. Right? I'm running out of bench. And this is a huge table.
Yeah,
hold on. I'll go
solo on that guy.
I really do have to clear some stuff.
That's crazy.
Let me back that ass up a little bit. Huge.
Yeah, but that's a good looking truck, man. Love
it.
You did a great job on that.
Thank you. Yeah, look at the rims. I mean, these are SCX6 rims, but I printed off just faces, and I sand them and go crazy, and then magnet them onto the nuts. But this one's I've only driven it once, but and I make it where the battery just goes in a battery box in the back. Pretty slick. The battery box is like all wood grained out and stuff. I've made some out of wood, but this one's not. That one I just printed off super rustic.
Rob wants to know how many sixes you got.
3 chassis and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bodies. But yeah, this one, look at the wood on the tailgate, dude. That's real wood. But yeah, man, what a truck.
On that one. Yeah, you did a good job on that one.
What a truck. And again, great crawler, but look at the departure angle. Sucks. But that's scale for you. It's okay. Yeah, this is, and I bolt them on, and they're on, and I beat the crap out of them. So I don't have to deal with the body when I had to change battery. It's just right there in the back. And I got sleeping bags, all kinds of junk going on in here. And this is inspired from that Tremors movie. Yeah. Fuzzy dice.
Fuzzy dice.
You gotta move.
Was that the one that you lost him down on the sandy beach?
Yeah, when I rolled it over in the water.
Yeah.
And it didn't hurt it at all.
Nice. Yeah. Look at Fred over here. I got 4, Rob. He's got 4 SCX6 chassis.
Isn't that a beast?
Dude, those things, they're beasts, but they are tough beasts. You might spend $1,200 for one of those, but dude, look at how much running we've done with those. And beat them up, and they always, knock on wood, they come out of the trail driving on their own.
Well, even when you crack them up, they're easy to fix.
Right.
I mean, my Ford, I beat the Ford up bad, and it's still ticking.
Yep. So yeah, Axle, fuzzy dice. I give Ryan a hard time about his pink fur dice all the time. Ty asked a question a little bit ago, and I think we overlooked it because you were talking about your Tremors truck there. And he was asking if you're putting a beam kit on the Coyote. No, he's not. He's not putting a beam kit on the Coyote. We're both doing beam kits on pre-runners on the base camp. This is mine, Ty. My little ugly wagon here that turned out decent.
Yeah, man. So we're close. All I've got to do, my beam kit's almost done.
Beam me up, Scotty.
My beam kit's close. I got to do the steering stuff still, but it's for most intents and purposes. It's ready. Power system's got to happen, stuff like that. But we just got him this week. And but my Coyote is getting the dig conversion and brushless power put in this week. I did a video on how to install overdrive, which is nobody apparently is interested, and that's fine. But I'm going to do a video on that dig conversion and that new motor going in. And then I'll be a little better off because me and Kirk were close. He definitely had some advantages on that last video. A little bit wider, brushless power, 30% overdrive instead of 20, and a little more weight in the front he had. So he had some advantages, but man, they both did awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get mine to sit a little lower, I think that'll make up for some of that other.
Yeah, it'll totally make up for it, you know.
I like the rig though. Even left alone is fantastic.
Yep.
The Coyote, for real. We've done some killer videos on it. All three of us drove it.
Those tires are three-quarters of that truck.
The Treps, bro. The stock Trepadors are killer, and his Pro Line ones are even better.
Those tires on that Coyote are three-quarters of that Coyote and what you can do with it.
His Trepadors, so Pro Line branded on the RTR are made probably in Asia, but the Pro Line Trepadors he had on a wider stance. He cut the foams really cool. And they're the American-made Pro Lines with probably a premium compound over the RTR. But I ran the first half of that video with just BFGs on mine. And then I drove his truck for 1 minute with his Trepadors, and I put my stock Trepadors back on immediately.
Exactly.
And it changed the whole rig.
Yep.
Amazing. The difference, bro.
Yep. And that's why you guys are talking about putting the Trepadors on my mullet. I don't know how good they would do on that truck because
you got to try.
I've tried other tires on it, and it does not do near as well as it does with the pins. So
you got to try it to know.
And it could have something to do with the 48% overdrive I got in it.
It could be that.
You know,
I like treads though. I like seeing treads. I'm nuts. But you got to try it to know. Slap on some Treps.
I'm too cheap to buy a set of them, so I need to borrow somebody's when we're out next.
Four bolts. 4 bolts, and you can try it.
Old mullet guy.
Yeah, man. That thing did good out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's interesting. Like I'm more of a scale guy, but like we've been playing, you guys have been playing in the performance side a little bit more than me, but I've been trying to make my scale stuff perform. And so the same things you do to these performance rigs, we've been doing to our scale rigs as well to make them better. And so now having a performance platform for me to nerd out on is fun. I'm glad I have 20% overdrive in it now.
Well, the biggest thing is having a platform to play with, like you're saying.
Well, I've got a little tiny bit of tweaking to do on my Vanquish Phoenix should be a really good performer, actually. I have my own issue with that I can easily resolve. I need new hexes. The ones I have, they're not really made for it. They don't fit. The pins fall out, so I always have one tire spinning.
Yep.
The IJ, Rob, bro, that thing looks amazing. Yeah, I've seen it. And I almost bought a VS410 builder's kit the other day so I could do the IJ. Now,
what is the IJ?
It's that Jeep. Remember I showed you the Jeep?
Oh, yeah.
So I think, I don't know if it's done yet, but there's going to be that IJ, I think initially launched as being compatible on a VS410 or a VRD. And I think soon it will be available, if it's not already, for a 10.3 or a TRX4 or something like that. And so if they get one dialed in for a 10.3, that's probably what I'll do. But I've done a handful of these base camp builds now, which are 10-3 straight axles. I wouldn't mind doing a Vanquish again and get that VS410 kit, because that IJ looked good on there. If you watch Scale Builders Guild, he put the IJ on VS410 up against I think CJ7 on Leafs or something. And the IJ had a lower ride height to me. It looked like it absorbed it all a little better. Of course it would versus a Leafer, but regardless, it looked amazing. I love the way that goes together, all the screws, you see on the panels, and he did good. And I don't mind doing finish work and sanding. So I think I can make an IJ look dope.
See, I think that IJ would look good on a 6. And I think there was somebody I saw it come across on my feed on Facebook earlier. Who was it? Oh, it was Axel Cage. He did a short video of like this morning's group for the run. And it was a bunch of 6s all stacked up together. And I thought maybe I'd see Pete's 6 in that group. And I didn't, but somebody had one of those IJs that they had printed out, and it looked good on that 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dynamite.
Bro, the projects. An H10 optic version for the IJ? That'd be cool too. I'll take an RTR or H10 and make it happen.
Well, I'm working on an optic body I was working on an optic body for my 6, but now I'm doing it for the Vertex chassis.
Are you?
Yeah. Yep. I'll get there.
So many trucks, so little time.
I know we don't even have time to go enjoy them. We're too busy working on the damn things.
Well, this weekend I just wrapped, man. I wanted to crawl.
I don't have time.
Yeah, I've been jonesing on RTR stuff too. We've done a lot of 3D printing stuff, but I've been a little kind of focused on RTR stuff a little bit with the Coyote. But man, here I am looking at kits again.
You should. Did you look at that Happy? What was it?
Oh, they're back, bro. VRD straight axle kit.
There you go. Spend some more money, right?
There's the IJ right there.
Nice.
Y'all want to see it? Buy me a coffee. You know what I mean? And I've built a Vanquish. I mean, that's what that Phoenix is. But I don't want to undo all the bits that make it a Phoenix just to have the chassis.
Right.
Like I said before, like it breaks my heart when I stole the body off of the Willys to make the Scout. And if you ever get so many where you want to move them and sell them, what's going to sell better? A body by itself or a rig? A rig, dude, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think on the 6s, the bodies make sense.
Right.
But on a 10 scale,
yeah, I mean, there's nothing out there for the 6s. You got to make it yourself. It's not going to come to you.
Sell the whole rig. Nothing but the rig. So help me, Todd.
Axel, you're in Chicago? Nice. Yeah, we're right around the corner from you, man.
He's been cutting it up in the club, I think. Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been watching some of the comments.
Which do you know Axel? Imagine
Evergreen Park.
Imagine Chicken Little grows up and becomes a mild-mannered policeman. Chill dude.
Nice.
But when you listen to him talking about the club, you would think it was Snoop Dogg. It doesn't. I love it that it's happening, but it's nothing I would have guessed in a million years. So
Francis and Axel, they're talking about
Axel, good to
clubbing
see
and
you
music.
over here, man. He used to be in all the airplane streams all the time. Some of these
Nice.
airplane guys, man, it takes them a while to come back around. They miss us, even though we're talking about trucks. He's cutting it up though.
yeah.
I'm telling you, IU 7 seed beats 3. That's cool. Anybody who's getting knocked off helps out my home team, Notre Dame. Anybody getting knocked out of the ranks, getting knocked down a peg, that helps. So, and it's IU. I'm in Indiana. I got brother-in-law, alma mater, alumni kind of deal. So we like IU around here as well.
Yep. IU, Purdue, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame was fun
Hey,
today. It was beautiful weather, man. It was 6-7.
speaking of Purdue, did you look at that place that we're going to the end of this month?
No,
Lafayette.
no.
It's
I've
called
been working
Happy.
on this beam kit, bro. I got this computer open for this manual and then the manual in my lap.
We need another computer,
I'm
bro.
watching lizard people conspiracies on my phone.
Need another device.
I need another project.
No, what you need to do is just make sure you got your shit together for this little. We're getting in. I think we're going to get into some serious shit at this Happy Hollow Park.
In Lafayette. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why I get, my Coyote's close. So I think for this park, sounds like it's a performance type of place. Is it?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I have no question from what I've seen in pictures.
I got to order new hexes for my Vanquish. They have like different size stub axles. And so because I only have one Vanquish, I got nothing else for it.
Gotcha.
And I need to get hexes for it. Because I can't keep the pins in it.
Oh,
You've seen me be out there and everything is fine, and then I'm bound up and that tire stay still.
yep.
And it's like some bitch. And I know exactly what it is. Because the truck is dialed otherwise.
I ordered Kirk and I some of the they're 12 millimeter hex adapters with the grub screws that go down through the hole, like what you get from Axial.
Nice.
But they're 12. I think we got 7 and 12. So I'll probably put those 12s on this truck.
On the pre-runner?
Yeah, just because I don't want to be snapping pins.
That's what I'm afraid of when you get too big on those.
Yep.
I mean, the same could happen on deep dishes, but for me, the deep dish is the cheap extension.
Oh, yeah. I got cheap extensions and cheap extensions on this.
Yeah.
I'm double cheap.
Yeah.
I'm double cheeseburger deep on this thing.
Yeah, man. I like the look of the rock shooters though, but depending on what I do with that, I think I am going to get that 67 Ford pre-runner body. And
Yeah,
whatever will look cool on it.
do it.
Yeah, but at this performance place you're going to take me to, the Coyote and the Phoenix is going for sure. Those are my two best ones. My CJ7 was neck and neck with the Vanquish until I put the 3D printed stuff in it, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. You should take the Coyote and one of the 6s.
Is it a trail place or is it just?
Oh yeah, it's everything, rocks and trail both.
Okay.
So it's like another France Park, but I think it's going to be better than France Park.
The trouble with the 6s is like, which one, man?
You know, whichever one does the best performance job for you, which would probably be your Ford.
That's the Ford, the ugliest one. Yeah.
Well, but that's okay. But that's your beater truck, you know.
I know, but I want to run these too.
I'm trying to think which one I'm gonna put on take with me. I don't know. I might take the VW Bug, either the Bug or the Blazer. will go down there with me.
My
Oh, and the Vertex will go too.
in order of beaters on my sixes, I feel like the Ford #1 beater, the Chevy actually, the 54 Chevy #2.
Right.
It's just really good departure and approach.
Yep.
And then my Scout would be next, and then this Trimmer's truck would be next. And I love my big Travelall, but it's a trail truck, dude.
Right.
That's like I need to put Radio Flyer on the side of that thing. It's so bloody big. That's actually a really good idea because I could get away with just all white for the graphics.
Oh yeah.
I need to get that freaking Cricket, bro. All I want to do is make stuff, man.
That's when you don't ever have to leave the house.
All I want to do is make stuff.
Dude, Francis, man, you're making me hungry, bro. Talking about bourbon chicken, blackened chicken, dude. One
Let's
of my
start
favorite
talking about
dishes.
deep dish rims again.
Deep dish pizza, deep dish rims, bourbon chicken. How about
Actually
just
told
bourbon?
his boss he's sorry he's late. He was at his twerking class. Gosh, this dude, he's cutting into it, man.
Twerking classes. Nice, dude.
A member of the twerking class.
Yeah, dude. I'm a cut, bro. I'm ready to go. It's been a long day, and tomorrow's gonna be another long one for me. So
That's right. I got to film a football game.
I'm wiped out. Tomorrow's gonna be a long day.
My thing is I get the Monday scaries tomorrow. You don't know what that is?
The Monday scaries, dude. I go into Monday like a lightning bolt, man. I'm rolling.
I'm not scared about Monday. I'm just saying Sunday because I know Monday is to follow. I don't enjoy it as much as I should because I know what the next day is.
Right.
Like Saturday's a weird kind of freebie.
That's why you got Manic Monday, Twisted Tuesday, Wicked Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Freaky Friday. Do you even want to know what Saturday is?
No, but it's already too much.
And Sunday's Sober Up Sunday.
I'm not a big drinker.
Well, I know you're not, but some of us like to have drinks and hang out.
I drink today, tailgate style.
Nice.
Whatever.
Yeah, man.
Like, here, drink this. So you feel like you want to take a nap somewhere. That's all it does. It's like, oh, nice. I'm sleeping. I mean, I put coffee away like I'm Juan Valdez, like it's my job or something. And there's a reason for that. I need it.
Right. Yep. When you operate off of 3 or 4 hours of sleep, you got to have it.
Well, yeah, when your dumbass is up twerking.
Working till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wrenching on trucks, working on trucks. That's what I mean.
Mountain grown.
Mountain grown.
All right, dude. I'm
man,
ready to
get out
cut,
here.
bro. It's been a long day, so
yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a lot I could do, and I almost don't want to do anything. Everybody's in bed now, so it's like,
right.
Looks like I'm gonna be watching the next reptilian warlord president, conspiracy video or something, and wrench on a truck.
Yeah, I say get that truck done, bro. Get that pre-runner out of the way.
Close, man. It's close. Yeah.
Have fun with the swing set.
Very close. What was the problem with the swing set? The manual?
It's just cumbersome to try and physically understand what your eyes are looking at in the manual and trying to understand how this whole thing like works. And all the pieces look a lot alike, and everything is all it's
yeah. That's why
it's a twisted fab type thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I did not even, as much as I want to get it done, I was like, there's no way I'm going to look at that and try to talk to people.
No.
Right now.
No.
No Monday for me. What am I missing?
Gotta get back to something.
I mean, I work hard and I do a good job at work, but I mean, truly, if I'm being honest with myself, I prefer to not. Like I'm sure most of us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still, I mean, at 51, I've not quite accepted that that's my fate yet, but
Right.
it is. And so Sunday, I just know it's coming. It's a thing, man. It's a real thing. I think they call it Sunday scaries or something. Anyway, my wife
Yep.
says it to me, and I'm like, yeah, it's a thing. I think house renovation. I'm getting ready to redo a bathroom for my in-laws. I'm gonna demo down and redo a bathroom coming up in a few weeks. In my spare time, like I have any. The hell.
That's where I'm at right now.
I'll be taking PTO to do that. Oh,
I miss working. I'm a crazy bastard.
don't miss it too much. I think as
Nice.
long as you're busy, it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, staying busy is the name of the game.
Right. Yep.
Use it or lose it. I know guys that were 60, 55 years old act like their life was over. And I know dudes who were 92 that could run circles around them. Now,
Yep.
a guy that old running circles around him had some benefit on the genetics, obviously. But also, the dude just did not stop. This dude, he had rentals. He was mowing the grass. He's running around like crazy. He's 92. I think golfed also. It was like, man, I know guys that are way less old than you who act like they're done already.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Right. Yep. You're right. If you
I'm
don't
gonna
use it, you
tell.
lose it.
Yeah, I'm not going to carry on about how my hips hurt today when I walked 10 miles on Notre Dame campus
Right. Exactly.
because I just don't accept it.
Or if you're out, there's a lot of times we'll walk 4 or 5 miles out trailing with the sixes.
And I
Messing
love
with
it. I love every bit of it.
them.
Yeah. All right, man, get out of here. Saturday Night Live. Here we go. We're on Saturday official now. We popped in last Wednesday as kind of just a last hurrah. But Saturday's it. So have fun with it. Guys that are new here, check out our channels, really. If you like these trucks, you want to see them in action and see some of the story on what we encountered in building these projects, definitely check that out. Kelly's channel is linked in the description, KKRC76. He's got video as well, show you how to scale one up for the size you want and other things. And then, yeah, man, I mean, every time I do one of these projects, I do enjoy telling the story as much as getting a run in, and we put them all in kind of one. I do the story and the run video all in one lump. You do too, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to see these trucks in action and get the story. Check out the playlist. Check out the channels. We go live because we want to go live, but the best part of the channels is I think the videos of us out there running together, doing this.
Absolutely.
So yeah, new guys, new names, new faces. Like, awesome. Thanks. Come on by. Post up what you're doing on RC3D Fab Factory. If you're an airplane guy, hop on the RC Pilots Lounge. Check out both of our channels. I've been on YouTube since 2012, man. So there's plenty. There's plenty. So we'll see you next time. You got anything to say, Kelly?
No, I appreciate all the new folks coming in as well. And, we worked hard over here to try and bring some wild and crazy new stuff to the table. So we love your input. So
I
that's
love
all
seeing
I
everybody's
got.
projects on the. To me, it's a good way to connect, right?
Yep.
You can message us in Facebook as well, and then I love seeing everybody's projects. And there's a lot to come. I feel like we pumped the brakes just a little tiny bit on the 3D printing and are kind of messing with some RTRs and stuff. But we're trying to cast a wide net. Obviously, anybody doing YouTube wants to share to the most. And you also, we're not getting fed projects really. So we're doing what we want to do, what we choose to do, not everything that comes across.
Right.
Fortunate to get in on the Coyote one this time.
Yeah.
But
And people have heard me say this on this channel before in this live stream, that one of the reasons why Ryan and I have kind of really come closer with Kirk is because I decided to take it upon myself to figure out how to make these bodies, custom bodies for these SCX6s, because I bought the first chassis and I couldn't stand a honcho. I just could not stand that body. And it's like, do I want a honcho or do I want a Jeep? Neither. So that's when I started figuring out how to do these big ones, got, Ryan tied into it. And so we've kind of teamed up here as a group, and we're just bringing bringing different content than what I see elsewhere out there of some of the
agree.
things we're working on. And then all of the back and forth banter in some of these live or these videos we're doing with Kirk and Ryan, competing. They're
It's
taking
real.
me on with my little mullet truck, and we're talking about what we're doing different. So we're just trying to have fun with this and just, not really go anywhere per se, but just bring a different
I'm
line
trying
of
to get
content.
world
Just
domination, like
bring a
100%.
different line of content to the table so we got something cool and exciting to talk about every week. So that's all I got.
Yeah, and man, I mean, the things that happen that we do around here to kind of push each other into something, we want to share that with everybody because I think we're not the only ones who want to do that. I mean, how many
Right.
times we said, I know you're trying to go, man, but it's like
No, it's fine.
the show's jamming. So, like, there's so many people. We've only been 3D printing for a year and a half, something like that, and we've
I
done some crazy stuff. And I know a lot of people that have been printing way longer than we have that are like, how in the world are you printing these big trucks? Like,
right.
just didn't even think about it. And we're using the same kind of printers they are.
Mhm.
Nothing crazy.
Right.
It's and the first time he said he was going to do a 6, I was like, "You're freaking crazy, man," is what I'm thinking. And he pulled it off, and it was a Land Rover, and I'm like, "Okay." And so that stuff we're learning from each other to inspire and let us know what kind of can be done. There's no reason to hold that back from everybody else. I mean, we
That's my
got some
first
wicked SCX6s,
that's
bro.
my first Land Rover body. My
And
first six body.
if you're new here, there just one little note here that kind of proves how impactful the idea of a body other than a Wrangler and a Honcho, because that's like basically the only bodies. Any other aftermarket Lexan bodies that have been produced for the 6s suck. I'm sorry. They don't look right. You can't take a square body and mess up the lines. Just same way a P47 cannot look like a cartoon of a P47. It has to look like a P47, right? And so, dude, Kelly made a body for one of our buddies and posted it up on a short at Horizon of a Blazer that got 400,000 some views. So you can't tell me people don't want to see different SCX6 bodies.
They do.
And we've been bringing it. And I just don't think anybody really knows that's the kind of party that's going on over here, or they would have invited themselves. But we're doing all of it. And
I
I
don't
think
know. I'd be a little
3
scared to have
of us getting our
200,000
hands on
people in
stuff,
this live.
that's what's up too. So on the RTR side, because not everybody's going to 3D print or make these things. So you also benefit from 3 dudes running the same, new truck and hearing opinions on guys that are well versed in kit builds and RTRs and all of it.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yep.
I commented on Ryan's comment on the Chevy body sitting on the SEX6 for mock-up. Nice. Cool. Yeah, man. When you get going or any project, post it up.
Yep.
Ryan ranting about artist renderings of vehicles.
It's not a fun club, yo.
A fun cub. There's so many things in life I just don't get, unfortunately. There's memes that happen all the time. Do you ever see those memes where it's like nobody and then whatever? Like what? I don't know what they're talking about.
I
I don't.
skip
I have
over
no
that
idea what
stuff.
they mean.
Do you see all this gray hair, bro? I'm getting old. We're
What
all
about
getting old.
the memes
I
or the
don't watch.
posts where?
I don't look at those memes, dude.
What about the ones that say when you see it, bitch? Don't put don't put me on that. Don't put me on that when you see it. How long am I supposed to look at this stupid photo like it's a highlights magazine? I'm at the dentist and I'm 8 years old.
I
Looking
don't look
for
at that crap.
the toaster in the clouds. Bro, what am I looking for is what you need to tell me. And then I'll try to find it. Just when you see it. Bro, number one twice. Get out of here. No, when you see it. And then the me and the nobody or the I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. All right, y'all. Get out of here. We'll see
Let's go, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Contact. It's the answer. Remember that?
Yep.
Public BG. We're out here in 5. Hang rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. I almost did that one. We'll see you later. It's a thumb. Bye now. Boom.
See ya.